मैं go live थी क्या? Hello guys, today's master class of let's so today's master class of percentages. So it will be a little uh, longer class than the normal classes, normal sessions. And if you can hear me fine and you can see the screen, please let me know, confirm it, and then we'll start the session. The size कितना? Okay. So just give others a couple of minutes. After 1 or 2 minutes, we'll start. We'll cover all the percentage concepts that we did in 2 live sessions. Shamashala. Okay. Should we start? Okay. So what is a percentage? When we let me start with the percentage is simply a fraction where the denominator is 100. It's nothing else, not nothing more, nothing less. If there is a fraction where the denominator is 100, let's say it's 20 over 100 or 20 hundredths, this is 20%. That's the percentage, or we can call it out of 100, 20 out of 100. So if there are 100 people, 20 out of those people are 20% of that group. And if we have, let's say, 50%, in our daily life we all know that 50% means half. This is same as 50 over 100, or if we cancel it down, it's 1 half or 1 over 2. That's the same concept. So actually the percentages and these fractions, they are uh, two different names of the same guy. You can say that this 20% is representing this fraction 20 over 100, and 20 over 100 is representing 20%. And if we cancel this out with, let's say I divide, let me write divide on right side. So if I divide the numerator and the denominator by 20, then I'll have 1 over 5 or 1/5. So that's the actual simplified value of 20% or 20 over 100. Now let's draw a line here. Let's change the color to, let's draw a line here, and if this is 0%, let's say, then here we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and thank you for the likes, 100. Just consider it straight line, and all these marks, just think they are straight. So if it is 0%, let's make it 0%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%, and this is 90% and 100%. We already know that 50% is 1/2, right? And 20% is this 1/5, 1/5, and this is 0, and here we have 1 here. So these are the percentages. 100% means 1, and 50% means half, 20% means what you call it, 1/5, and so on. So let's say we want to convert a percentage to a fraction, and as we know, let's say I want to convert this 15% to a fraction. It's very easy. As we know, the definition, not I should not say definition, I just told you percentage is simply a fraction where the denominator is 100. It means 15% is what? 15/100. That's it. And when, if we see any, let's say we have 37/100, whenever we see that the denominator of a fraction is 100, the upper number, the number above numerator is giving us the percentage actually. So that is 37%, sorry. And here it was easy. Let's say we have 37.5%, and we want to convert it to a fraction. So it's very easy also. Just put this number 37.5/100. Now to get rid of this half, we can double 37. Double of 37 is easy. We can double 30 and we can double 7 and then add them. Double of 30 is 60 and double of 7 is 14. So it's 74, and double of this half is 1, so 75 total. So if we double 37.5, it's 75, and if we double 100, it's 200. So 75/200 is same as 37.5/100, and now we can cancel them out with what? With 25. 25 times 3 is 75, and because there are 4 25s in 100, in 200 there will be 8 25s. So 3/8 is our answer. When we convert 37.5% to a fraction, we get 3/8. Okay, so let's say let's do a few questions and do whatever we have learned here. Let's apply that, and let's do this one, and this one. So Kazama says thank you for the class. Thank you, dear Kazama, for joining my live session. I appreciate that, and I encourage you people to do these questions with paper and pencil in the beginning, and when you will be familiar with the practice, you can do it mentally also. But right now, the questions that I circled or encircled, you can say if you do them and write the answer in the chat box, then it will be a little interactive session, and I will be more than happy, and I thank you for that. Okay, tell me please. Let's do this one also. Looks interesting. So I will keep them. I will also be doing them, and if you do it before me, you can give the answer. No worries. So convert the following percentages to fractions. It's easy. This percent sign means we have the same number 40, but in the denominator there is 100. So we can just give the answer as it is, or we can cancel out things. So this 0 goes with this 0, and if we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 2, 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 5 is 10. So the answer will be 2 over 5. Hope you all got it. Here we have 56%. 56% means 56 over 100. And then we can say, if you don't know how to cancel them out easily, just if you see both of them are even, just keep halving them. Half of 56 is what? 28, because half of 50 and half of 6 you can do separately. This is 25 and half of 6 is 3. So if you add them, it's 28. And half of 100 is 50. Again, half of 2 is 1, half of 8 is 4, and we have half of 50, that is 25. Now we are at simplified, we have this simplified form of 56% in fraction. So let's do the 12.5%. 12.5%. Percent means divided by 100. Now if we double both the numerator and the denominator, we'll get double of 12.5 is 25, and double of 100 is 200. And now if we divide both the numerator and the denominator by 25, we'll get 1 over 8. As we did already establish this, that there are 8 25s in 200, because there are 4 25s in 100. AB says, thanks for class sir, thanks for joining my live session. AB, really appreciate that. And let's move on to the next concept. So here we have to create percentages. What does that mean? That means we have a fraction and we want to convert it to a percentage. So the easier ones are, in the beginning we'll do very easy ones that has the denominator 100 or any factor of 100. So let's say we have 15 over 100, and this is the fraction. We want to convert it to percentage. As we know that if the denominator is 100, it means it's already in percentage. This 15 will give us the value of the percentage, that is 15%. So this is our answer for that. And let's say the denominator is 50. If we have 8 over 50 and we want to convert this 8 over 50 to fraction to percentage. Now the first thing you should try, or we should try, is convert this denominator to 100. We know that it's very easy here. Double of 50 is 100. So let's double it and make it 100. And whatever we do in the denominator, we have to do the same in the numerator, so as not to change the value of the fraction. So double of 8 is 16. And now we know that when the denominator is 100, the upper part, the numerator, will give us the percentage value, that is 16%. So 8 over 50 is what? 16%. And AB says, for people like us who are actually preparing for competitive examination, that very helpful for us what you are teaching us. Thank you dear for your kind words. And with your help, math is actually easy peasy. Thank you dear. So nice of you. Okay, so let's do a couple more. So if we have 7 over 20 and the first thing, as I told you, try to convert this to 100 when you want to make it a percentage. What number should I multiply by 20 to make it 100? So 20 times 5 is 100. I did times 5 here, and exactly same thing we have to do here. 7 times 5 is 35, and now we have it in percentages. 35 or 100 is same as 35% because the denominator is 100. So 7 over 20 is 35% actually. And let's do one more. We have here 4 over 5. So 4 over 5, we want to convert this 5 to 100. I'll have to, because here 20 times 5 is 100, we have seen that. It's same as 20 times 5 or 5 times 20, it's the same thing. So 5 times 20 will do, and times 20 here we have to do also. So here we have 100 as the denominator, and 4 times 20 is 80. 80. 80 over 100 means 80%. So that's our answer for 4 over 5. 4 over 5 is 80% actually. And but when we have the denominator, that we cannot change to 100 easily. We cannot find a whole number or integer to multiply it by to get the answer 100. Let's say we have 5 over 6. In this case, what we do is we just multiply the fraction by 100 to convert it to percentage. So this is same as 500 over 6, and 500 over 6 you can cancel down to, let's say this is 5 over 6. So if we take half of both the numbers, half of 500 is 250 and half of 6 is 3, and in the end, using simple division, normal division, we write 3 here, and 3 times 2 is less than, thank you for the likes, whoever it is, thank you dear, I cannot see the name here, but thank you very much, appreciate that. We cannot take only 2 because it's less than 3, so we have to take 25. So 3 times 8 is 24. Then we subtract here, 25 minus 24 is 1. We bring down this 0 to make it 10. Then 3 times 3 is 9. And then we have 10 minus 9, 1 as the remainder. So when we are at this stage, this is called remainder. Let me change the color and tell you. This is called the remainder, and this is called the quotient. This is the divisor, and this is called dividend. So what we do here is we always write the quotient here, then this line, remainder here, and this divisor remains same. So quotient is 83, right? And the remainder is 1, and the denominator remains same, that is 3. So 83 whole number, 1 over 3 or 1/3 in percentages, that's our, sorry my bad, it's creating percentage, yes, this is in percentage, sorry. So the question was this, 5 over 6 in fraction is equal to 83 and 1/3, 83 whole number, 1 over 3%. Okay, let's do some questions. Let's say we do this one. Let's do any 3 of them. Let's say this one, and we do this one. Okay. Darshan says, hi sir, I am Darshan. Hi Darshan, thank you for joining my live session. Appreciate that. And whoever is in this session, if you tell me the city, your name, city name, country name, and exact time there at your place. That would be nice. Only this can help us make this interactive, and I'll know from which places people are watching me live. Thank you, dear. Okay, you can do it on your own and give me the answers in chat box, and I will also keep doing it here. So we do it together. This 85 over 100, change the following fractions to percentages. 85 over 100 has already 100 in the denominator. So the answer is 85%. We just write the numerator and percent sign. Here we have 24 over 25. So when we see any factor of 100, the first thing we try to do is change this number to convert this number to 100. So I have to multiply it by 4, right? There are 4 25s in 100. So exactly same thing we have to do here, and so the value of the fraction is not changed. Here it's 100, and 24 times 4 is 96. It's easy to multiply by 4. Whenever you have any number and you want to multiply that number by 4, just double that number twice. Double of 2 is 4 and double of 4 is 8. So we did it once. Then double of 4 is 8, but the next, oh, this becomes emoji. Double of 4 is 8, but I'll write one more. Why? Because the next digit is 5 or more than 5. When the next digit is 5 or more than 5, we increase 1 here in our answer. So double of 4 is 8, but I will write 9 because the next digit is 5 or more than 5, 8. And double of 8 is 16, but I will write only 6, the units digit, because 1 of 16 we have taken care of here when we increased this 8 to make it 9. Okay, so we have 96 over 100. So denominator is already 100 now. The answer is the numerator, that is 96%. Okay, the last one, 2 over 3. Now we know that we cannot find a number that we multiply by 3 to get 100. So we cannot make this denominator 100 easily. So what we do is we multiply all the fraction by 100 to convert it to percentage. So this will become 200. Oh, AB says, sir, voice is clear, but for screen there is delay. Maybe today daily it's not the problem, but I think there is because my team is also saying maybe it's the internet problem or network problem. Daily it's not the case. I do live sessions daily from Monday to Saturday, but it's the first time you are saying us maybe it's network problem today, and we'll keep continue. We'll continue this, and I apologize for the inconvenience, dear. Okay, so we have 2 times 100, that is 200, and we have 3 here. So again, as we did before, we have to do simple division here. This is 200, this is 3. Let's change the color now. And 3 times 6 is 18, right? Then we subtract 20 minus 18 is 2. We bring down this 0, and then again 3 times 6 is 18, and then we have 2 as the remainder. So this is remainder, this is quotient, and this is the divisor. So as I told you before, we write the quotient, that is 66 in this case. Let's bring all of this here, and then this is the line for the fraction part, and we have to write remainder here, and the denominator or the divisor remains same. So 66 whole number 2 over 3 in percentage is our answer. Okay, so let's move on to the next concept. So let's say we have 65%. We want to convert it to decimal. It's very easy because we already know that whenever we have percent sign or percentage, it means a fraction where the denominator is 100. That's it. And dividing by 10, 100, 1000 is very easy. We just shift the point that many places, and here it's 65, and when it's a whole number, always the point, decimal point, is on the right side of it, and we have two zeros here, so we shift the point two places to the left to make it 0.65. That's our answer. And similarly 7% will be 7 over 100, that is, we shift the point two places to the left, but we have only one